Hello viewers, Alexie Rugasira here at Rite TV. I'm here to present you a program, God's Wonders of the World. Most of the time we have looked at nature and wondered at how God created it in just a few days, as most of us who are Christians have seen it in the Bible. On this show, we'll be bringing you most of these wonders here on Rite TV. Rite TV is on all social media platforms. Those of you who are on YouTube, the keyword is Rite TV, and those of you who are on Facebook, the keyword is Rite TV Uganda. Please do not forget to follow and subscribe. Alexie Rugasira again, stay tuned. Hello, how are you doing? God's Wonders of the World, again with Alexie Rugasira here at Rite TV. A few months ago, I was at a place and there were very beautiful creation of God. And when I looked at them, I was wondering if this place is also in Uganda. So I remember I got something and put it on my status, and everyone was asking, what is this? Is this in Uganda? Then that's when I realized that most people in Uganda, we don't know our country. We don't know the beauty that is in our country. We don't know what takes place in our country, and that's why we came up with this program, God's Wonders of the World. And today I bring you to the museum, to Uganda Museum. Most of you may wonder what Uganda Museum is. It is a display of Uganda's cultural heritage where one can come and see the ethnological and natural historical exhibition. It is a clear reminder of our country's colorful past. And today on the show, we are blessed to have Mr. Vincent here with us, who will take us through the display of the museum. Thank you so much. Stay with us.
I'm good today.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is the Uganda Museum all about?
The Uganda Museum is all about our cultures, different cultures of Uganda. It is a custodian, it is an institution which is a custodian of all cultures in Uganda. Actually, the Supreme Law of Uganda mentions 65 tribes that we have in Uganda, and all of them, they are summarized here in terms of culture, material cultures. Yes.
When did it start? Can you tell us about the background of this place?
Yes, Madam Alex, I'm going to be brief on that because it's a bit wide. But the brief historical background of it is that the Uganda National Museum started way back in 1908.
Yes. And
the idea of establishing a national museum in Uganda was first mooted by the first colonial governor of Uganda by the names of Sir Heskes Bell.
Yes.
That time, in 1908, the colonial administration headquarters was at Fort Rugard, and the first museum ideally started from Fort Rugard. That's why the first museum was housed in 1908, and in 1942, being an institution of education, it was transferred to Makerere University. Then from 1954, actually in 1942, as it was transferred to Makerere University, it was housed under the Department of Margaret Trowell School of Fine Art and Design. So later on, in 1952, it was transferred from Makerere to this place, and this place is called Chitant Hill.
Okay.
Yes, Fort Rugard, as I have mentioned, it is a distance of 5 kilometers away from here. It's in the city center at Old Kampala. Yes.
Mr. Vincent, why would one want to come into this place?
This place is very interesting because, as I've said, it is the custodian of the oral cultures of Uganda. And people really, it is a national identity of Uganda. And people needed to know and understand different cultures, to appreciate and love other different people and different cultures, meaning the ways of their lives. And people should get interested to come and see their culture. Their culture is very important. There is no way how you can know how you can know a person without knowing his culture, his background.
Yes.
Yes, it is a way of life of our people, and that is it. people should come and look at the material cultures. They should come and read the write-ups about our historical past, and then they appreciate our country.
Mr. Vincent,
yes, please.
What challenges have you met during this pandemic?
Yes, that's
Do you get tourists as you have been getting them before?
Yes, it is the challenge because we have been experiencing a lot of challenges of these lockdowns. But President gave us a leeway when he said that tourism should remain open. As I can say, we have some tourists who do visit now. Per day, at least we can get approximately 5 to 10 visitors. The challenges are there because the biggest challenge was when the lockdown set in, the visitors reduced, of course, and the number of children whom we used to, school children whom we used to host or to entertain, they are no longer coming because they make a highest percentage of the visitorship of the museum. And the local tourists also, the numbers reduced, and even the foreign tourists. So it is a challenge to the whole tourism sector as per se.
Mr. Vincent, do you observe SOPs?
We do. That's why we are putting on a mask, and each and everyone, whoever comes to enter the museum must put on a face mask. It is a mandatory, and as you can see, we have a sanitizer on that reception desk. We have a plastic container. It contains running water plus a soap. And as I talk, we, the museum staff, the few of us who are working, we are all vaccinated against the pandemic. And at least for most of us have already received the second jab. So we are taking it as SOPs. We are taking this as a priority. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Vincent.
You are welcome.
Another thing, how much are the charge? What do you charge?
Now, of course, indeed, we do charge but the charges are very small and affordable to each and everybody. The foreign tourists, adults, it is 15,000, and local tourists, adults pay 5,000, then children 2,000. So we don't want to make people's culture very expensive. They need to come and see our cultures, and even our local people. They needed to know the cultures that we have in different areas of Uganda. Yes.
Mr. Vincent,
yes,
most people don't know what takes place in this place, and maybe they don't take it seriously. How would you encourage them or convince them to come to this place?
It is true because it is one of the biggest challenges before even COVID set in. The local communities still have a negative attitude towards the Uganda National Museum or towards museums. This is so largely because in the beginning, when the Europeans came in and started collecting all the fetishes, the corrections, making the corrections which were at the risk of extinction because of the Christianity, they were collecting all especially the fetishes like jargons, like everything, and they used to say that this is the Nyumba ya Mahembe because they were housed here. So the people started thinking that, no, this is a feared place, we should not. It is a kind of a shrine, and so people had no appetite to come and visit, which was different. But we are trying to change the mindset that museums are institutions for higher learning, and museums, the content of museums, like showcases of the museum, are being reflected both primary and secondary syllabus. So they should come to learn. They are there for study purposes, not for shrines. And everybody is supposed to come because they are accessible to all.
Hello, thank you so much for staying with us. We are here with Mr. Vincent, and he's going to take us through the showcasing of the museum. Hello viewers, Alexie Rugasira here at Rite TV. I'm here to present you a program God's wonders of the world. Most of the time we have looked at nature and wondered at how God created it in just a few days, as most of us who are Christians have seen it in the Bible. On this show, we'll be bringing you most of these wonders here on Rite TV. Rite TV is on all social media platforms. Those of you who are on YouTube, the keyword is Rite TV, and those of you who are on Facebook, the keyword is Rite TV Uganda. Please do not forget to follow and subscribe. Alexie Rugasira again. Stay tuned.